Okay, day 10. Yay. And to the beta station we go, I guess. Well, we survived the journey in one piece. Now you can start making yourself useful to us. Your companions have gone to investigate our recent findings in the caverns to the north. Once you're fully charged, I suggest you do the same. Now I may have another task for you. Welcome to beta station, CO9. Okay, well. A new task in your mission log. First of all, we'll probably go around and talk to all these people, because I suppose we have a lot of people to talk to. Okay, yes, Londia? Well, yeah. This is Professor Londia, researcher at Beta Station. Okay, not much longer now. Okay, so you don't really have much to say. Okay, what about the database? Yeah, most of our people are gone now. So yeah, it's just showing us all the people that come with us. Here, Celindia. First made a name for herself while studying the aquatic life forms on planet Bassi. Somehow managing to decode their complex social behaviors and greatly expanding our understanding of these species in the process. Recent reports from her co-workers have expressed some concern about changes in their behavior since joining the Acritus project. But so far the company has not allocated sufficient time or resources for a proper psychological evaluation. Uh-oh. Hopefully she won't cause us any problems then. Okay, there's a thing up here. Okay, nobody's in here. Okay, scientific, okay, so I guess I can't use any of this. A moon vodka, can I take it? Yeah. Oh, this is Celius's thing. Do I have an area map? I have an area map of the lost area. Kind of annoying. So, got to rely on my memory, which is not that great. Container with a symbol in front. Seems empty. Huh, okay. Hopefully it's not explosive. Oh, hi there. Creed's personal record has been unlocked. You must be the Mimic from Alpha Station, right? Strange bunch you brought over with you. Just meet your flight captain a while back. Didn't take me long to realize she was a fucking cedar. You can always tell. Seems to me those assholes from the free systems should stick their own shitty planets. Not come here to ruin ours. Yeah, no. Okay, Kitty is a valuable employee. Valuable? She's a stupid hick. Barely even speaks our language. Fought in the war against their people. War they started when they declared independence from the Union. Cedars is what we call them. Short for whatever that is. Plus, most of them are fucking hayseeds. Once I killed a few of her family during the war. Hell, they're all related anyway. Yeah, why are you telling me this? No reason really, just talking. Never mind, Mimic, forget it. Okay, you seem like a lovely man to talk to. Oh great, the asteroids are back. Yeah. Definitely don't want to use them. It would be good to be caught wandering around this, to say the least. Yeah, probably for the best. There's no bloody bag here. Place tag looks conspicuous. Better not look inside unless you have to. Yeah, I'm concerned about this. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that be. What the hell is this thing? The corpse of a Caecilius, giant predatory worm that inhabits the desert Acritus. Oh, it's been locked in my database. Can't do anything with this massive carcass. Okay, yeah, probably for the best. Okay, we'll do personnel first. For some reason, well, for reasons entirely unknown to the company, Mr. Silent saw fit to secure the services of 2 mercenaries before embarking on his Acritus mission. Since these mercenaries are not employees of Tenko, we have no data about them. And what about, didn't mean to do that, database and then creatures. Yeah, this thing. Caseless, gigantic predatory worm-like creatures which live and hunt in the deserts of Acritus. Since they appear to spend almost their entire lives buried deep in the sand, emerging only to snatch their prey, they are quite difficult creatures to observe. I hope that during my time here I may get the opportunity to examine a caseless specimen more closely. What the fuck is that thing? A Necker creature entry has been. What the fuck is this thing? Okay, it's probably a good thing that's not interested in me because this thing looks fucking creepy. Yeah, look at this thing. Despite their rather frightening and ungainly appearance, they like something out of nightmares perhaps. The creatures known for Neckers do not appear to be aggressive towards humans. At present, they remain something of an evolutionary mystery, although there have been various theories put forward to explain their bizarre giraffe-like anatomy. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from you. The crate contains clothes and personal items belonging to Professor Kalo. Okay, what about this? The container's locked. It seems to open with a key. I need to find a key. It seems to hold soul samples taken from around Acritus. Nothing of interest. Okay, well, on we go. Okay, this is Zyla. Now let's converse. Oh, the android from Alpha Station. Been looking forward to finally meeting you. Great shame what happened over there. Never expected the company would choose to shut it all down. Seems like such a loss. This planet just gets a little bit lonelier, that's for sure. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Well, hopefully we can put it all behind us. Look on the bright side. Very glad there are more women here now anyway. Longest time there were only been myself, Slendia, and then 6 men. Can you imagine what it's been like? Not that there's anything wrong with most of them, you understand. Truth is that my personal tastes are just a little bit different. Unusual, maybe. Speaking of which, I'd actually like to visit my tent sometime after dark, so we could talk more privately. Oh god. Do we really wanna... You mean you might have a special task for me? There's something... yeah. Yes, a special task, you could say that. Leave it up to you. It's not a command, well, like an invitation. Think about it. I know I will. God. Do we really want to entertain this? Oh great, I got a new mission. How long? Great. Previously responsible for observing and cataloging alien life forms in the dangerous jungles of planet Sungai. Celia is the most recent addition to Professor Silas' research team. I enjoyed him more immediately prior to Acritus' assignment. Whether the assignment will produce anything of any practical scientific interest remains to be seen, but Tenko hopes that this reliable and resourceful agent will enjoy a long and fruitful career with the company. Okay, let's head on in here. Sure, we'll find some people in here. Okay, I see a few familiar faces. Oh, this is, Vigo, apparently. Greetings, droid. I am Vigo Muller, space explorer. You may have heard tales of my exploits around the galaxy. In fact, I'm quite surprised if you hadn't. Yeah, perhaps you're not as famous as you think, though. Are you quite well known, then? As putting it mildly, I published half a dozen journals about my adventures across space. From Procyon to Gamma Pavinus. Arcturus might not seem like a sort of place that would attract a hard space adventure like myself, I admit. But surface isn't everything. My mechanical friend. It's what lies beneath the surface that truly counts. Which reminds me, perhaps there is something that you can help me with. I'm something of a collector of souvenirs, you see, but my work here at the base keeps me rather busy at the moment. If you happen to be wandering around this area and spot an interesting bone or fossil, I'd be grateful if you could bring it to me. Bring me 6 interesting fossils in the next 3 days. I'll do you a favor in return. Specifically, I can unlock the database entries of any creature you haven't encountered yet. How does that sound? Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open. Wonderful. Now, 6 bones or fossils I need, and remember the deadline. Good luck. Okay, awesome. New task. And that displays the perimeter beta station and a short distance beyond. You can see your current location on the map. Can we take the map? Or at least jot it down? Vigo Miller has never been afraid to put himself in harm's way to service of his twin passions of space exploration and xenobiology, often requesting to be a part of the more dangerous or unpredictable research missions. Since he joined the personal team of Professor Seiler, his relentless nature seems to have clamoured somewhat. Experienced professor has apparently had quite a positive influence on this wayward adventurer. Oh, okay, so, I thought you were completely different person. Okay, so this is Seiler, apparently. Glad we decided to bring you with us. Oh, yeah, no, we have actually met you. No, I'm just an idiot. Yeah, this is the guy that helped us. Scientist of unquestionable renown, Seiler Osman has mastered a dozen languages and traveled the galaxy in the service of expanding human knowledge. He is often accompanied by his personal research team, most of whom are respected in their fields. The exact nature of his interest in Acritus has been a matter of some debate within the company, and so far he has been produced little to show for his efforts. Due to his immense reputation, however, Timko is prepared to indulge him for a while longer. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah, Ridgeback. This is a mighty Ridgeback, possibly the largest creature on Acritus. Yeah, I have a feeling that something is going to be bigger than that. Okay, creatures. Ridgeback. Ridgebacks are undoubtedly the largest residents of Acritus Desert, averaging 12 feet in height and often exceed 20 feet from the nose to tail. Fortunately, they do not seem to be threatened by the presence of humans, and have been known to observe us with some curiosity, possibly even intelligence. In my opinion, further study of these giants and their social habits might produce some interesting surprises. Also, don't like with the picture that his mouth is obviously covered in blood. Kind of concerning. Oh, hello. I almost missed you. Oh, this is a wolf, okay. So, you're a new mimic, huh? How about you and I agree to keep a comfortable distance between us? I don't trust you any more than I trust most humans. That ain't much. You're programmed to improve yourself, right? That's how we made you. That means you're just like us. Selfish, egotistical, looking out for your own survival. Sure, you only want what you're programmed to want, but what if you take that too far? What if a cleaning droid decides that it needs to clean the entire galaxy of all these filthy humans? Yeah, you're right, there's always danger. At least you're smart enough to admit that. Don't take it too personal. Truth is, there's only one person in the universe that I trust. Professor Silo found me in a real bad place and lifted me out of it. Saved my life. Now I owe it to him. Yeah, how do you save your life? Ain't about to share my story with you, droid. Ain't got the time. Go bother someone else. Okay, bye. Well, first we need to reach your one. Yeah, the man known only as Wolf is certainly the most unusual member of Professor Siler's research team. He's not a scientist, as evidenced by the abrupt and often imprecise nature of his written reports. Apart from that, very little known is about him. The professor has been allowed full freedom in selecting his own subordinates. The company is prepared to tolerate such an eccentric that word. Is this for as long as he continues to produce results? Hey there, Otto. Rough flight, no? Right, I forgot you were dozing off on the way over. Probably didn't notice. Not sure how I feel about being here. Wish Yuria was here. Why'd everything have to go so naughty right before the end? Just ain't square. Not sure she ever knew how I really felt about her. Could have said it before it was too late. Yeah, I'm sure she was aware. You think so? Wish I could be so sure of it, Otto. Really. Yeah, sucks. And it is partially my fault. Okay, display the latest mission reports. Okay. What's it? Hold on. What's this thing? Power generator. Seems to be doing fine without my help. Okay, now let's go into the caves. This is apparently where we need to go. These things, what do you call them? Don't know what you're talking about. I don't know about you, buddy, but call them dead. Billy Professor Silas simply called them the dwellers in his report. A little unimaginative, if you ask me. It's touching that he had the good grace to name these creatures after you broke into their domain and slaughtered them. Well, we couldn't have known what we'd find. These creatures are hostile, lady. Tried to eat Professor Kalo here. Good thing me and Creed were on standby or it would have been real messy. As opposed to this. Now that we know these creatures living down here, we are trying to be more cautious with our future explorations. That means slow progress, but these droids you've been brought along should help, even if they aren't mining droids. What exactly are you hoping to find deep in the caverns? More of these creatures? There's something you should ask Professor Siler about. He has some interesting theories. Yeah, real interesting. Reckon I'll leave you kids to it. And I should get back to work myself. Nice meeting you all. Okay, well. Whatever we find in these caverns needs to be preserved. You have no right to interfere. I'm on your side, Hannibal. There won't be any more of this mindless slaughter. Well, it's not as though they wanted to kill these creatures. Surely our own safety has to come first. Why should it? On this planet, we're the aliens, not them. You're joking, right? It's not much of a joke. come and see me when you have a moment, Richard. I want a word with you. What do you make of all this? Subterranean life form. I could have never imagined it. Now, I'm never going to get you off this planet, am I? Piers, look at these creatures. Are you the least bit interested in what might be living in the deep underground? Interested is one word, terrified is another. Don't be such a drama queen. I'm gonna go and see if I can take a look at those research notes. Okay, yeah, I completed one mission. And yeah, I now have more missions. Okay, what's this blue thing over here? You can get to it. Name Blue 1 is printed on the side of the agricultural droid. Yeah, I can. I think I could just make that. Droid is in sleep mode. Okay. Okay, that's just mining cart. Now, what the fuck are these things? Carcass of a dweller. Okay, so they've been added. Creatures not responsive. Yeah, no shit. Okay, database creatures. Oh, those things are fucking creepy. You never could have imagined that creatures such as these might be found living in the caverns beneath the surface of Acritus. Though living specimens have not been observed at any great length, it appears that the so-called dwellers are extremely well adapted to their subterranean habitat, and respond quite poorly to sunlight. Okay. Yeah, those definitely are the stuff of nightmares. Haven't heard anything about Governor Deer yet. I'm sure she'll be fine though. Yeah, I hope so, because that's partially our fault. Ooh, animal skull. We could maybe take that. Yay! Okay, well, I guess we're talking to you. Just look at it, Richard. All the senseless killing. First encounter with a brand new species, and it has to end in a total bloodbath. Why must we always destroy that which we don't understand? Like we did with your kind, Richard. Destruction is just human nature. Might be right, I just don't know. Really like to believe that we're better than this. But what can I say? No better than the rest of them. Isaac, the robot I had when I was a kid? The revelation came, let them take him away. Let them destroy him. My best friend Richard, and I let him go. Yeah, what else could you have done? Could have stood up for him. Could have been brave. I still think about it a lot. More than I care to admit. Won't let this happen again. Preservation of planet's ecology is one of our primary responsibilities. You and the company accepts that fact. What I've seen, I think there's more going on around here. Someone isn't showing the proper respect to those regulations. I want you to take a closer look at those three creatures. See if you can figure out exactly how they died. Then take a look around the rest of the base. See if you can find any evidence that anyone had been duly interfering with the other creatures of Icotus. Let me know what you find. Okay, I guess we're doing that. In addition to the death wounds, the creature looks like it's been shot several times at point blank range. Probably after it was already dead. Okay, that's not good. Curiously, the dweller seems to have had its scorpion-like tail removed, perhaps as a trophy. So we're gonna look out for that. Judging from the wounds, Dwella was felled by a heavy plasma weapon of some kind. There's nothing unusual about the carcass. Okay. Well, Kaylee's personal record has been added. Okay, let's have a talk with you. Ah, yes, the android. It's a pleasure. Call me Professor Kalo, though that's really more of an honorary title. As you're familiar with my books, perhaps, you might find some of them interesting. Most of them about the search for the intelligent alien life in the universe. However, some of them have been also addressed the question whether we have already created intelligent life. Talking about you, CO9. Question whether an AI such as yourself is truly conscious, or just a similar simulation of consciousness. Yeah, I'm not conscious in the same way you are. That's true. Maybe different forms of consciousness, but that's another question. My own opinion is this. As far as can be scientifically tested, you're just as conscious as I am. Most people are offended by this very idea. I still believe that there's some special quantum magic happening in human brains. Have you heard of the hypothetical brain prosthesis experiment? In the experiment, you would replace neurons of a human brain, one by one, with artificial neurons that perform the same function. The question is, at what stage during the experiment should the subject no longer be regarded as a conscious being? And what if you then reverse the experiment, replacing the artificial neurons in a robust neural network with real human neurons? Will it then become conscious? Machine consciousness is a fascinating subject, for me at least. Ultimately, I suppose you already know the answers, don't you? Yeah, about that. Oh, hello. You are definitely new. This is a sand roach. Oh, okay. Guess we already met you. Okay, Kalo is the right-hand man of Professor Silo and has been a constant companion on his many journeys across the galaxy over the last decade. Prior to his association with the Professor, he wrote popular science books about the search of intelligent alien life in the universe. His methods are often considered somewhat unconventional by his peers, probably due to lack of much formal training as a scientist. Ooh, a fossil. I will happily take that. Ooh, I want to see something down here. Let's take it. Yay, we found another fossil. Alright, it's immediately clear from the closer examination of the carcass that the animal did not die of natural causes. There's several wounds along its side, which seems to have been caused by some kind of plasma weapon. Yeah, that's not good. Ah, good. I've been wanting to speak with you. Understand that I owe you my freedom. If I hadn't told the others about the scrapper, I would probably be on a prison ship by now. This is the second time my life has been saved. First time I was delivered from a dark place by the sweet song of Asterite. Those days, I was addicted to the great many vices, among them the sacrilege known as blue moon. Those vices nearly killed me. If I hadn't found the faith, I would have fallen headlong into an abyss of depravity. It's my salvation. As I said before, I believe that a droid can serve the faith as well as any human being. By securing my freedom, you have proven that once and for all. I'm glad to be of service, I guess. True servant indeed. May the light of truth guide you. Okay, good for you. Oh, I didn't realize there was downstairs. I just accidentally walked into that. Okay, well, I might have a quick look down here. Okay, they got their own personal laboratory there. Type of droid is called a Wanderer. It is used primarily for planetary exploration. Okay, droid hasn't been functional for quite some time by the looks of it. Okay, and then there's various drinks on there. Ooh, hold on, I just realized there's a TV. Ooh, are we gonna get something? Hey, we got another episode. Two shots to the chest, delivered courtesy of my former partner. Hell of a retirement present. Hell of a way to end a career. For some reason, all I can think about is why this doesn't hurt as much as it should. God damn it, Milos. I trusted you. We all trusted you. Jack, you're making a mistake. I'm not one of them. Oh yeah? Then why aren't you bleeding? No. You're one of our best agents, Milos. Sorry to have put you in the ground. Guess it's a good thing your wife got killed, huh? Means she never had to find out what you really are. Christ, Laura. To think I actually regard you as a friend. Best friend I ever had, even. Guess it's true that what they say. You really do look more and more like us every day. Now say goodnight, mimic. God, what episode? Oh, you pick up a couple more of these items and examine them more closely. Those on the side table have been carefully labeled with a fairly simple code. DWBI. Seems to indicate dweller blood. There are similar vessels with LUBL and RAVE. This does raise some questions about how these samples may have been collected. Which is very concerning. Oh, I didn't even realize this was a thing. I thought it was a rock. Okay. Might have a quick look around then. Might have missed some things. Oh, isn't that one right up there? Okay, it is. Yeah, I collected 5. God, I could barely make that one out. Now finally take a look inside. Quickly open the bloody sack and take a quick look inside. Appears to contain severed body parts from various creatures. Tail of a dweller. So we found that. And tusk of a Boris. Someone here is a keen hunter. Found enough evidence. You should return to Professor Hannibal. It's not good. Not good at all. Some of these dead dwellers have been mutilated or had trophies taken from them. Found a full sack of trophies like that in the mercenary's tent. Also, the giant worm outside looks like it was hunted for sport. So, it sounds like those 2 mercenaries have been treated Acritus like their own private hunting ground. I'll ask Professor Silo about what he thinks about that. Did you find anything else? There are several vials of blood in the barracks, taken from various creatures of the desert. Oh my. It goes far beyond a couple of trigger-happy idiots then. At least one of the scientists is involved. Perhaps someone has been hanging them for killing? Second thought, I think I'll keep quiet about this for now. Going to need to find out exactly who might be behind this. Good work, Redshirt. Keep your eyes open. Okay, yeah, definitely something more going on. Just hope no more humans get killed. Something very strange about Professor Saller and his team. Yeah, we're already on to that. Okay, so this personal record has been unlocked. Hey, you, hey there, CO9, right? Glad the Professor decided to bring you along. You're the only one of these Alpha Station pussies might actually be useful. Creed seems happy that we have a priest now. Into all that bullshit. Seems like a waste of space to me. Don't mind that woman. Annabelle, right? Redheads have always been my favourite. Ew. Of course you're gonna be one of those guys. Might have to give her some special attention. Yeah, I don't think she'd be interested. We'll see about that. That can be pretty charming. When I want to be, that is. Yeah. Might need to warn Hannibal about you, cause ill. It says, for some reason entirely unknown to the company, Professor Saller saw fit to secure the services of 2 mercenaries before embarking on his Acritus mission. Since these mercenaries are now employees of Tenko, we have no data about them. I definitely don't trust them then. Yeah, Creed is the other one. Huh. Yeah, I don't trust either of these people, seeing as we don't have any information about them. Not good. Been to the caverns then? Damn shame what happened in there. Nobody could have predicted that it would contain hostile creatures, though. The men did what they had to do. Yeah, I'm sure you followed the proper protocol. Indeed. Sadly, we can never be prepared for every possible eventuality. This planet, let's just say it has a habit of surprising us. In pursuit of what we might find in those caverns, though, I'm sure it will all be worth it. Mention that you might have a task for me? Yes, that's correct. Understand that many androids have been designed to fulfill certain social functions. Companions, confidants, psychotherapists. You have some understanding of human beings as biocomputers, and you are able to make assessments of our mental states. One of the colonists here, Celindia, has been behaving very strangely over the last few weeks. She's been a little eccentric, but lately she's taken to talking in riddles. She spends hours staring silently into the desert. When you perform a psychological assessment on her, a simple interview. What I'm mostly concerned about is whether she might pose a danger to herself and other colonists. Should be especially aware of any of the telltale signs of psychosis. Ask Professor Pierce to do the same, and then tomorrow we can discuss our options. Oh, one more thing. Celia must not become aware of what we're doing. Don't keep her talking too long. That means you'll need to choose your line of questioning carefully. Good luck. Okay, well, guess we're gonna have a talk with her. Okay, let's have a talk to her. Strangest thing, I feel like I've seen you before. Yeah, we talked earlier. I've heard your name in the whispers on the wind. I felt your footsteps echoing through the sands. Don't know if you came to us as a servant or as a destroyer, but I suppose that will come to light soon enough. These are interesting times. Great dread grows in all our hearts. The others don't understand what is coming. They think that this human age will be eternal. But you and I, we know otherwise, don't we, droid? Okay. Tell me about the Great Dread. It is the greatest fear of them all, the inevitable end of all things. Life requires a billion small victories. death requires only a single victory. But our greatest fear is this. What if it has been all for nothing? What will remain? Will our legacy be greater than mere shards of perfect asteroid? Yes, humanity has had its time, maybe. Here. You may be correct. After all, we have defeated evolution itself. Universe hits stagnation. It will choose to destroy us. As for you, your kind, well, your future remains to be seen. Okay, what does the asteroid have to do with this? Perhaps you are not familiar with the theory that asteroid crystals are the relics of a long-vanished alien civilization. I always thought that theory was insane. Lately, I have begun to wonder. The race has never produced anything as perfect as asteroids. In fact, our greatest legacy would be, well, you. Enough of this now. I want to be alone. Okay, well, I think we're done. I've spoken to Slondia. Excellent. Take some time to process your conversation with her. Need to ask Professor Pierce to conduct an evaluation. Then the three of us will discuss this further tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I completed that. I mean, yeah, I have a feeling that she's gonna be right about all that. Yeah, it's now nighttime. But, yeah, if you guys remember, yeah. I'm very curious as what is gonna happen if we actually do, talk to her. I can't remember which one is her room. I guess it was this one. It's not loading. Oh no, there we... Okay. Oh, you came. I wasn't sure that you would. I'm glad that you're not fully naked, because otherwise I had to blow all this out. Can I make you more comfortable? I'm sure I have some oil around here somewhere. We could plug into my outlet if you like. It's been a while since I've had a visitor. Girl can get real lonely way out here. May I? May I touch your sensory input node? It's getting weird. Well, I mean, what else were you gonna expect? Oh, say that again. God, why am I even playing along with this? Affirmative. So sexy. Just relax. Take good care of you, Scene 09. God, I'm so glad we don't have to see all this. God, that was so awkward. Yay, we completed it. God, that was not strange or weird at all. Yeah, we're just gonna go and plug ourselves back in. Also, I don't like that we have to be outside for this. I feel like somebody's gonna tamper with me. Get another meeting. Welcome, Redshirt. Sorry about the mess. Things are becoming more fragile. You and I need to talk. I think it's time that I told you who I really am. Or perhaps you've already guessed it. Give you one chance. What's my name, Redshirt? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea, so just put in a random name. No, that's not correct. Name is Nesta Sano. Yeah, that name doesn't really ring a bell. But my memory is shit, so. Years ago, I was serving as a research scientist as a newly discovered planet, Acritus. Oh, right. No, now I remember. God. 'Cause you were the one that did all those encrypting shit. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I could have guessed it if I was not so forgetful. At the time, never could have imagined that such a bleak and forgettable world would become my life's obsession. I was young, arrogant, thought I was better than all of it. I'd only been on Acritus for a few weeks before strange things started happening. You see it too, Richard. Clues are there if you only look for them. Did you find a peculiar coincidence that log damaged one of the Alpha Station's sensors around the same time as a howler decided to test the perimeter? How did those sandflies manage to infest the secure silos? How is it possible? These are not intelligent creatures, and yet someone is controlling them? You have seen the evidence. You know as well as I do. Somewhere on this planet there are beings of enormous intelligence. They are masters of manipulation. They can control animals, droids. Oh, like the droid that was going off into like the fucking desert and stuff. Sometimes there was a purpose to their actions. Other times they were simply agents of chaos. I began to search for them. My investigation led me to the area called the Rockies. While I was there, I experienced, well, I suppose it could be called a vision. I saw you, Richard. I saw my future creation. Before I could investigate the area further, I was chased away by a swarm of sand roaches. A swarm. Think about that, Richard. Sand roaches are solitary creatures. Anyway, I was never able to complete my research. My colleagues believed that I'd gone insane, you see. Yeah, I found the data chip you left behind. Yes, you and Professor Milius have been following my little trail, haven't you? I was never sure if I'd be able to return to Acritus, so I left some material behind. Encrypted and disguised with a computer virus. I was to make sure that whoever discovered it had a keen enough mind. Worthy enough mind to continue my work. Sadly, this is the closest I will ever come to revisiting Acritus. You see, you're not really talking to Nestor right now. I'm simply a crude copy of his consciousness. Artificial intelligence, much like yourself. It was installed inside of your shell in place of the Terminus chip. That's how I've been watching you this entire time. Have you been manipulating me? I have not. If anyone has been manipulating you, it is the entity residing in Acritus. Which brings me to this. There's one more thing I need to say before we finish. Professor Silo is no fool. Knows what he's searching for. Thought the answers lay in the Rockies. I was wrong. See with caution, Redshirt. There's no telling what dangers might lie ahead of you now. Good luck, my child.